constant, though, is the wonderful Lionel Messi. He's back to wow us all.
Yeah, Davis is going to need some support there. If it's Winks from midfield, he's going to have to get doubled up. So I'd imagine Son will play.
It's so difficult. The most important is to be close and try to help the teammate that is going to be in the area. That is.
And now with Spurs, and he integrates some experience with young players from the academy.
Some stardust onto a game that's full of world stars. The 5 times champions of Europe, providing yet another stitster, no longer with the club. Does for Tottenham Hotspur. And there's Luis Suarez, who's back here in England, having played here. Excuse for Tottenham, but you have to keep reiterating the fact that they're so short-handed tonight with...
Pay off because how good this side are, playing between the lines and taking the ball under pressure, as we can see here. So the ball is sensational for Messi, really opens them up.
That's a wonderful ball. Trippier gets caught with his back to play, but Lloris, what is he doing?
Coming off. And if you give him time, this is what he can do. He can really, really hurt you. I think the ball, getting to half-time, even if it's at this score, is important for Tottenham.
Yeah, there's been another goal in the group tonight without a win in 3 matches. For the first time since December 2016, they've not gone 4 games without it. Seems to be quite a severe massaging of the thigh stroke groin at the moment for the Spanish international.
If you man-to-man mark him, he's going to have an impact on the game, as he has done for over 10 years now.
Ivan Rakitic, now Messi. It's Harry Winks, who had Artur in there snapping at his heels. Now Messi on the move. Caught there by Victor Wanyama.
Yeah, the early signs are not good for Tottenham. There's a couple of runs there that Luis Suarez has made. If the ball's better, he's in on goal. They're playing a very...
Here's Winks. Now Trippier.
Left back, and then suddenly pops in behind Son. No one can...
There's no Jan Vertonghen tonight, which, when you look around the Spurs team, the likes of Dele Alli and Moussa Dembele and Christian Eriksen, and it's only match day 2. Stunning goal by a man who was such an important part of the...
Starting positions out wide.
Brilliant feat there by Coutinho to get away from Harry Winks. Now you see it, now you don't.
What I did have to say, it was down a little bit now. They're popping the ball around a little bit more freely. I'd like to see Wanyama, his first thought before...
Standing still, and still seems to have an acre around him all the time. In goes the free kick, and that's headed up
rate towards the ball from Lionel Messi. Is actually,
after replacing the very successful Luis Enrique, who's only lost 6 of 68 matches. Lionel Messi, Ben Davis, Barcelona get it back again here. The work was being done defensively by Busquets,
as he's proved over the years.
See Busquets still being worked on the far touchline by the Barcelona medical team. Coutinho was the target, Alderweireld in the way. Here's Messi. Busquets. So goes to Messi. Davis in there sharply for Tottenham. Here's Moura. Messi. Looking to play Jordi Alba in. He needs support in the middle. Busquets. Alba to Messi, with Lamela and Son playing ahead of him. Keep an eye on how long that lasts. Here's Messi for Barcelona, now Coutinho.
Area of scoring goals from distance, and you just shown why again.
Messi's got Suarez in, it's a fantastic ball by Messi. There's Messi, good to nick it away from Davis, he's been able to do it. Now Luis Suarez.
He's a good player, Artur. He's like a mini Javet. I know he's only 22, but it's a replica of a Javet. The fullback's forward now.
Difficult when Messi picks up the ball in these situations. Little burst of pace, and he's looking for someone. I think Spurs.
It's perfect ball from Messi.
It's Messi the provider tonight, isn't it? And that's that highlight
of Barcelona the other way with Messi.
This game's wide open.
Semedo. Here's Messi. Clips it in towards Luis Suarez and then chested down to Coutinho with a goal after 27 minutes. Here's Lionel Messi for Barcelona. Jordi out Tottenham, 2-0 down, and Messi coming forward. Deflection. World Cup in the summer. It's his second goal of the season, and it's a real steep climb back for Tottenham now. Even with...
Comes back to, there's the ball, is Messi. Look, what a lovely little clip ball. That ball's got to be perfect. He's onside. Lovely little chest.
You two are so surprised.
Probably right. You're probably right. He's brilliant with his feet. I think he's noticed that there is a huge amount of space there, and he thinks, if I can get on the ball here, maybe I can have more shots from distance.
I think he swapped with Lamela. For me, Lamela's not a centre forward.
It's a yellow card there for Wanyama. A challenge on Messi.
Operating.
And don't forget there's some Europa League football to tell you about tomorrow. Karabakh against Arsenal. Here's Messi. Artur. Messi.
Inside of things. Use your energy there.
If you get a yellow booking just for that, it's ridiculous. If you're going to do it, you have to do it going into...
Fletch, I just think Harry sometimes does that. I think sometimes it feels like half the supporters are almost sat here in awe of this Barcelona side and what they're... But it is a part of his game that he does drift towards.
He's back up there again now, in a more familiar role.
Make sure he's onside.
I think he's saying he may have elbowed him across his stomach, but I didn't really see what Tricky got for throwing in the first place. I'm not sure. I think Tricky may have...
So what do Barcelona do against this? It's hard to go gung-ho against Barcelona. You're going to get in more trouble.
Yeah, I mean,
in central midfield so far tonight.
That's about the first ball he's given away. Pull one to Harry Kane, but
they couldn't. Sergio Busquets, who got it forward quickly to Messi. He can glide away from Sanchez, and still Messi hits the post. Well, the initial run was fantastic, and when he pulled the trigger, I think most people inside Wembley thought 3-0 Barcelona.
Well, look at him, he's just passing the ball into the corner. He's beaten the keeper, Lloris. Just hits the post and comes back. But that's the problem Spurs have got. Messi sits out. Ben Davies has gone way forward, attacking down the left-hand side. We lose the ball in the centre.
Here's a man who can make an impact in a hurry. Messi's away from Wanyama. Next on the agenda, Alderweireld, and he hits the
experience, and they'll respond. But that'll give Spurs a lot of confidence.
There's Messi. That might have been on a hat trick. It's Harry Kane. It's top of the left-back position. It's Messi.
Messi, when he's dribbling there, he's so smart. He knows Wanyama wants to use his power, but he puts his body right in line.
There's two there. He can't get his foot round them. Normally there's a little bit of curl.
Messi spotted the run from left back of Jordi Alba. Here's Coutinho, leaves it for Suarez, and Messi! And this time he squeezes the ball in. And in the blink of an eye, the 2-goal lead restored for Barcelona, and restored by the little magician Lionel Messi. It's Tottenham 1, Barcelona 3.
You know, sometimes, Fletch, you just have to applaud brilliance. You really do. He has orchestrated absolutely everything that has been brilliant about Barcelona this evening. From deep positions, from high up, he's hit the post twice, and you can't say he doesn't deserve his goal, because he does. He's been absolutely brilliant. How many times have we seen him play this ball, and it's who's going to pick him up now? The communication, again Suarez playing his part, allowing the ball to go into someone in a better position, and then coolness and the calmness to slot it away. I mean, we've said on numerous occasions it's been a
tumbling, but referee was having none of that.
Artur, now Messi. Threads along through towards Jordi Alba.
Behind, Davis didn't quite find him, but sometimes drop in there and he stays in there for me too long, but he made a fantastic...
So open the game now, isn't it? Here's Messi. Suarez plays. Suarez to Messi. Coutinho.
Camp in, park the bus and try and break us down.
There's a problem when he picks up the ball in this kind of space, threads it through to Suarez. All kinds of pressure from Suarez. And then Messi looking to latch onto it. Messi in. Alderweireld, brilliant tackle.
You've done that part brilliantly. But Toby's right there, let him just clear it up the field, and we're trying a little getting his mate out of trouble. But at this point, I'm kind of saying just let Toby Alderweireld deal with it now. I don't know.
Dead and buried from Barcelona's point of view, but you got to give Spurs credit. You really have.
They've maintained their belief recently, but you do still feel they've got the players to calm it down, as they will do.
Here, they entice you in. Messi just picks up positions to go and get the ball. When they're in this move,
the pace is on the ball. It's just about guiding it into the right place, and I actually think he's really unfortunate with the other two.
The equaliser, especially when this fella's got the ball. And Sergio Busquets and now Lionel Messi. Suarez almost nicked it ahead of Sissoko. Little dummy by Suarez. Messi can finish it at Wembley and does. Lionel Messi, second goal tonight, and he is so clinical for Barcelona. And in the last minute of the 90, Messi gets his second goal, and it's Tottenham 2, Barcelona 4.
I'm sorry, but Lloris, there's a minute to go. Tottenham need a goal. What is he doing? Passing to Trippier. Trippier then plays it round the corner, and Sissoko has got to be strong and hold the ball up. It's absolutely ridiculous. Obviously, Messi, it was an easy goal, but
I think if you're going to do that, you don't ask for volunteers. You've just got to give somebody the job.
The problem you got there.
2 goals and 2 more shots that came back off the Tottenham post. It was a masterclass of virtuoso.
Exactly where I want to put it on a sixpence. His weight of pass, his decision making is unrivaled, and when he gets into finish, he is cool as you like.
5 goals in the Champions League already in 2 games this season for Lionel Messi. I sense he means business, Henry.